Hello and welcome back to Warwick, New York for the final 9 holes of the 2024 Warwick Disc Golf Championships. This is the 4th and final round, the back 9 on the blue to blue layout. At this course, I am Nathan Johnson, joined in the booth today by Dan Brooks-Wells. How's it going, Dan?
Going good, man. We've seen some fun golf to watch here, and we've got some more of it for you.
Yeah, been a bit of a roller coaster front 9 for all the guys on our card. Matt Hammersten finds himself with a 5-stroke lead here with just 9 holes left. Couple of guys looking to make a push. David Fleck being his closest competitor right now. But Craig Cutler got off to a hot start. Nice 3 down through 9 holes. We'll see if he can keep that going.
Yeah, this is a good one to keep it going on. This is hole 10, par 3, 397 feet. That's the short basket there. You're trying to throw a big swinging, almost stalling hyzer to this long basket here. There is a sneaky route on the left side. Not a lot of people opt for that because there is OB on the left. So we'll let Hammer show you the way.
Yeah, also worth calling out, we will have some bonus coverage of the FPO finish as well towards the end of this video, so make sure you stay tuned to catch that as well. This is looking good from Hammer. We'll see if it has the right distance. Just comes up a bit short, it looks like.
Yeah, it's tricky. I mean, it's basically close to a 90-degree angle moving right to left.
Yeah, I just want to get something up in the air, give it plenty of time to stall back. Fleck. This one looks similar to Matt's.
Similar result, it seems. There you go. Here's one I expect Craig to have thrown this shot thousands of times.
Yeah, like you said on the front 9, Craig. Closest thing we've got to a local on our card. Started off well.
Yeah, that's not in trouble, but that's not going to get the push left that he needs.
Yeah, probably close to that short basket. Should give him like a, deep circle 2 look. Rob Veliky, tough front 9. We'll see if he can battle back here down the stretch. This one has good width. See
him waving it. Yeah, you really just got to push. And I didn't see the disc anywhere in there. But if you do end up short, you got to navigate really thick woods to get through. And he gets out pretty good and gives himself an inside the circle look. Matt is lining this up.
Might as well give it a go out in that 60 foot range, a little downhill. Oh no, just gonna lay it up.
Yeah, probably the right move. And Craig here, that's a collection zone down there where Craig is. A lot of people land down there. Still gives you a look though.
Yeah, uphill circle 2 bid. Good effort, just a bit low. Didn't quite give it the height. Rob, he's got to look at it as well. That 50-foot range, but just a bit wide.
Here is Fleck to save his par. Just a bit left. This one played close to par. Not a ton of birdies. Not a ton of bogeys.
Yeah, very specific shot shape. Gotta pick the right stability of disc. Gotta pick the right width. Much easier if you've played it 100 times. But a lot of people in this tournament come back year after year. So.
Oh yeah.
That's quite a common occurrence in this entire field.
Yeah, and if you haven't been to this course, there are 4 different layouts to play for all skill levels. So make your way out here. This is a fantastic place to play at any level. Maybe not beginner, but you get my point. And there's a Fleck tapping in his bogey there. Everyone else settles for the par. So here we are at hole 11. This is a par 3, 304 feet. There is a snaking creek OB, as you can see on this ledge. A lot of players shoot for the left side and kind of give themselves a circle's edge to just inside the circle look for their birdie. A lot of mid-range type shots thrown here.
Yep, Matt going just flip up backhand. If he gets a little drift, that's a bonus, but nice and safe.
Yeah. And this basket is right next to the OB too. So if you land 40, 45 feet, you're looking at a death putt at OB. So you really want to keep this one as straight as you can. And like you said, that little drift to the right, just like this.
Yeah, a little low so it doesn't get all the way up there, but he will have a look if he wants to give it a run, probably in that just outside the circle range. This is definitely the more aggressive line. Rob going with the sidearm brings that OB into play if you don't give it the forward push you need. This
Yeah,
is very
I don't
high.
like this. I don't like this at all. Did he get a little kick to stay in?
Might have got a great break there. We'll see what his lie looks like.
Here's Fleck also opting for what looks like a mid-range.
Flip.
It's got to flip.
Sit right there.
That's fine. Probably layup zone if I had to guess.
Yeah, it looks like Rob just hit and dropped straight down, still short of that OB, so a nice long pitch up, and he's going to walk away with a par, a gift of a par.
Mm-hmm. Just a layup for Matt. No reason to test anything there. So this is decision. Like, he's got to start making up some strokes, so maybe this is a run.
Yeah, I think that was a go. Just kind of left it a bit short. But
Yeah, now's the time to take some risks, and same being said for Craig. Oh man, just short. You know, there were so many things that were right about that putt, and he hated it out of his hand, and he knew, but just the height. That was it.
yeah, so nobody quite taken the aggressive enough line to get the birdie on this one.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite holes, I think, on the course, just because it's a shot everyone can do, but it's so tough to get yourself to like commit to it and hit it. Here we are at hole 12. This is a par 3, 324 feet. Dog leg left. Pretty severe. So you got to get it to this corner, and then you got to have the height correct to get it to the basket. Really tough green to access.
Yeah, very specific shape. If you can land your disc anywhere in that kind of late tunnel that we saw, and giving yourself a circle 2 putt, that's about as good of a result as you can ask for.
Yeah, you see a lot of people get to like 45-ish feet. And there's a common occurrence there as well, just going a little deep. And he threw that really high, so you feel like that's going to stall out and not be deep, but it sneaks up on you quick. I like this.
Yeah, this one looks a lot better, and yep, perfect distance control from Craig. And that's that 45-footer.
Yeah, I mean, that's about as good as you could hope for.
This one is a little wide, but yeah, no, it's going to work out.
That's pretty good too. You see the height these guys are putting it on it to give it time to swing back over.
Yeah, it's very hard to tell out of the hand what is a good shot. I mean, even for these guys, I'm sure, what is a good shot and what is a little too far or a little too short.
That's the best one of the group, I believe.
Yeah, great shot from Fleck. I think he might be inside the circle. Hammer, not even an easy up and down here. He's got a bunch of little skinny trees and branches to deal with. Kind of trying to cut the corner on the backside.
Well done.
I
Well
guess
done. We got a couple birdie putts coming up here. Catches that low
tickle.
ceiling. Yeah.
But pretty much nothing in the way for Craig. About 40 feet. Oh, just off the band.
Just a little high, just a little low. And our last chance here for a birdie on the hole looks to be circles edge-ish.
Yeah.
Bang.
Good putt for Dave. One of only 5 birdies on this one on the day, so that is a good pickup.
Yeah. Again, another hole that is just not a lot of birdies, not a lot of bogeys. It's people are doing mostly what you're seeing here. Getting into that 80, 40 feet and then getting their par. Matt going through his routine, even for those short ones. Make sure you all do that. You don't want to give up strokes from 15 feet and in, that's for sure.
Yeah, well done. As we're going to take a little leaderboard check-in here. Matt Hammersten still in the lead, 5-stroke cushion. Harry Chase making a
Harry.
6 under par through 12 holes.
He sure is chasing Harry.
Nice.
The last winner of, like, I don't know, last 2 or 3 by like 10 strokes. So look for him. Hole 13, par 4, 447 feet out the gap, up the hill, over or through these trees, past the short basket to the long one. Really, it's this first shot is really just about getting out the gap and making sure you're not behind one of those pine trees.
Yeah, formidable gap, especially in the summer when all this is grown in. If you didn't watch the front 9, this tournament did happen in July of 2024. You're not going crazy seeing these guys in New York in shorts and t-shirts.
Right. Yeah, and I think where people get in trouble here is because this is uphill, you want to throw it high to get like as much distance as you can, but it's not the highest of ceilings. So Matt here does the pro play and just doesn't even worry about it. Just get out.
Basically just throw it into the ground, probably just going like fairway driver because it doesn't really matter.
No.
Not you can't bite that much distance off anyway, so might as well throw something that you know will get out the gap. That one was a little high.
Yeah, floated a little bit on him. I mean, he still has a shot into the green, but just a little bit more difficult, that's all. We know Rob's got some power. We'll see how much he decides to bite off here.
Come hang out with me.
Yep, about halfway up the hill. It's a very common result. This isn't a bad spot for Craig, though. You know, he's got flat footing.
Yeah, not bad at all. Just a little farther.
Here you go, Craig.
There you go. Nice forehand from Craig.
Thank you.
Should be able to produce from there.
Yeah, and unsurprisingly, this did play as by far the easiest hole on the course at that 3.33 average. Pretty much the closest thing you're going to see to a must-get birdie out here. Good shot from Matt. It is not the easiest approach. You can't really see the basket from this lie, but
Yeah, and if you get behind, between these pine trees, you got to throw some weird angles on the disc sometimes. But not a problem for Mr. Fleck, as he almost throws in that eagle.
yeah, there's no reason not to give this one a little bit of a go, a little bit of a safe run. That one is a good result as well for Rob. So we're a couple of 15-footers away from our first star frame of the day.
Mr. Johnson.
Yep, that's on me.
He did
Sorry,
that.
Craig. That's the old 6-month delayed commentator curse. Very, very hard thing to pull off, but I have wizard
did it.
powers, so
Oh, man. We got a couple of tap-ins here for some birdies. And we will be heading to arguably the most fun hole at this course. You'll see why. So, hole 14, this is a par 4, 734 feet. You get the reward for going up the hill. Now you get to go all the way back down the hill. Trying to get into this gap right here to give yourself a shot at this peninsula green. To do that, you got to go over this OB Creek. Absolutely beautifully stunning hole. People throw all sorts of shots off this tee. You can see Fleck is going with a high-speed driver here, getting a little turn.
Oh, and he got
might
it.
He might be going. Oh!
That I want to see that get
I
through clean.
know.
That was so good.
That was, yes, you are correct. I see a lot of mid-range plays here too. So you don't get into the gap essentially, but there's no danger. And Matt has a great angle on this one.
Yeah, this looks like a slower disc, probably fairway driver speed, something like that.
I believe so. He might have a gap over there. Rob's looking like he's lining up a roller.
I love it. Yeah, get
Come
down.
on now. Oh, that was a weird reaction once it landed.
Yeah, just like a half a degree of too much cut, and it never got
Yeah.
back.
That's
I
gonna
think he
be
wanted
tricky.
to air that a little more before it hit the ground.
Maybe. So here is another play. Just throwing it hard and flat off to the left. Letting it work its way back to the gap.
Hey, look at the old man learning new tricks. Good shot, Dave.
Okay, let's respect our elders.
Yeah,
I think
come
that
on
was
now.
Dave. Like, come on, what are we doing here? That was a great shot from Craig. And yeah, this is just a layup, right, Dan? I mean,
Yeah.
there's no way he's getting to the green from over there.
Yeah, and so he's not in a horrible spot, I don't think, and it's still going to be a tricky upshot. And Craig, I think, needs to go for the green here.
Yeah, I mean,
He
he's
is.
basically in the perfect spot. Fades out a little early, but gets through to a putt. So, well played.
And here's what Rob is left with. Little forehand flexor. That's low. Yeah, that's a good little burn out there.
Yeah, 6 inches higher, and it's in the out of bounds. 2 feet higher, and it's great. It's probably
That's right.
it's a small margin for error on this upshot, especially with a touchy turnover like these guys are trying to throw. This looks good from Dave.
It kind of
Clipped
caught.
something though.
Yeah, caught that pine. Got over, but he's going to have that big tree in front of him. It's safer to the left, but that tree gets in the way for sure. Hammer.
Stayed in.
I guess so. And he kind of gets to do that shot all over again.
Yeah, gets a second chance. Chance at redemption. Yeah, well done.
It'll be fine.
I mean, he pars out. He's probably going to win. So that's
Yeah.
a fine result. Obviously, he'd probably like a little more breathing room than that, but
It'll have to do for him, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah, and he was having to kind of like Anheuser it around that tree. Tough angle to hit on a putt. Craig, maybe a similar type of putt as well.
sounded like it clipped something on the way in. Maybe a bit of a misdirection. So yeah, tough hole. I mean, 4.2 average for hole 14. It's one of the harder holes on this course, so seeing all pars is not too surprising. But these guys' tee shots were all pretty good, though, I will say.
Yeah, pretty much. With the exception of maybe Rob just getting a little bit out there, but again, one of the most fun holes to play just in disc golf. Rob, unfortunately, having to tap in his bogey there. Moving on to hole 15. This is a par 4, 633 feet. Got to get through that gap, get yourself onto this hill, and then interesting upshot into this guarded green. Trying to get over that rock wall, at least get to it. So this shot, you're looking to go straight and just kind of hyzer left, or having somewhat of a little bit of a flip up. But either way, you want to be moving a little left.
He's asking for it to fade. It's starting to get over there.
That tree is going to be annoyingly in his way, I think.
Yeah, unfortunately, just perfectly behind that tree. For Fleck, we'll see what he ends up deciding to do.
Yeah, Matt.
And this is similar. Yep.
Oh, yeah. So similar that they're almost on top of each other. Uh-oh.
No. Yeah. That's trouble in there.
Yeah, that is the mistake you cannot make on this hole. It is going to be probably bogey at best for Craig. He's going to have to pitch out, pitch to the corner, and then hopefully get up and down from there. And even this pitch out is not easy.
Yeah, I don't even know what he has to look at in there. It's so dense. Well done. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how realistic this up and down is, but he's going to give it a go. Yeah, I mean, that's fine, and he'll be able to get up and down for his bogey, but that would have been a miraculous save.
Yeah, still could throw it in. We would love to see it, but
Rob leaving it a little high. This does work its way back downhill, so that ceiling becomes really low once you get to it. Matt actually left with a nice flex forehand. Good shot, a little low. Probably could have got a little closer.
yeah, just it's that ceiling that whether subconsciously or consciously gets into your head. Fleck, you had to go to a knee there to dodge the tree he was behind, and catches one. Now going to have a scramble for par. This is Craig's par shot. And, yep.
Good recovery.
Yep.
Here we are about to see a cut roller. That is a high level shot. Cuts it just a little bit too much there. Well done by Rob. I don't know, how many cut rollers have you thrown in tournament play?
Intentionally?
Yeah, yes.
Thrown a lot of accidental cut rollers. Intentional cut rollers, I don't know. I maybe zero.
Yeah,
it's something I try to avoid.
Right. It's tough.
Because they can go very poorly if not executed exactly how you were picturing. And it's hard to get the stability right, too. So tough hole for the card. I think we're going to see 2 bogeys and 2 pars, which again makes sense. This is the second hardest hole on the course at a 4.37 average. Just a very demanding 2-shot par 4 with a lot that can go wrong. So Hammer is going to grow that lead, at least on this card, to 6 strokes, we saw that Harry Chase making some moves, and it would not surprise me if that kid just birdies the rest of the holes on this course. Could even eagle 8.
Eagle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely not out of the realm of possibility. So Hammer still gotta, stay focused and lock in, but got at least a good cushion on his card. And yeah, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Harry Chase,
it
there
is.
you go, 8 under par.
Done.
And Zach Sisson making a good move as well at 8 under. So we'll see just how high these guys can climb on the leaderboard with our lead card really just kind of hanging around, not doing too much. And yeah, we mentioned it earlier, but we got a nice little FPO check-in. Caitlin Clay leading the way. And we are going to follow them for the final 3 holes of their tournament. So let's jump right into it. On the tee box of hole 16, we got Michelle Gallagher going to be kicking us off. She's just 3 strokes back of Caitlin Clay.
Yeah, they are playing the silver tee pad to the blue basket. So these are just slightly shorter. Still very difficult.
Yeah, this is Caitlin Clay, current leader. That one's a little high, catches some limbs on its way in.
Yeah, so what you guys are seeing is the short basket there. The long basket is past the rock wall that you can see in the distance there. So if you can get anything to the rock wall, it's about 40 to 45 feet from there.
Yeah, that last one was Cass Leoy pulling it a bit right, and now Debbie Yu with a nice looking shot as well.
So now these girls have to navigate a couple of trees guarding the basket here. You make it past that, you're looking pretty good, and that was a really good upshot there by Caitlin.
Yeah, long putt for Cass. I don't even know if I call this a putt. This is more of a throw, and she catches that ceiling.
Like, stay wide.
Nothing like having a basket in your way when you're trying to putt for a basket.
Yeah, that's an unlucky lie there for Debbie. And yeah, still some meat on the bone left for Cass. Call this a 50-footer.
Oh!
Let's go. Knocks it down. What a par save.
Well done.
That's the old, do something, flub the upshot, and then make the putt out of frustration.
Right.
We've all been there. That was a great putt. Michelle, she's got a birdie look here.
Well, sit down. That green does slope a little right to left, so I have seen a couple of rollaways, but she cleans up the par, no problem. To stay within 3 of Caitlin.
Yeah, we're going to have a nice close finish here down the stretch. We're going to be going back and forth, alternating between MPO and FPO for these last couple holes. So let's take a look at hole 16 from the long pad.
So for MPO, hole 16, par 3, 400 feet. Same basket. The tee shot is a little trickier with fewer options, I would say. So the roller is a common play you're going to see because there's a really low ceiling right off the tee. The difficulty with this roller is obviously getting over that rock wall, so it's got to bounce it.
Oh my gosh.
And there it is.
Wow. Hammer,
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of juju you put on that disc to make it jump over the wall, but that was incredible. Just a perfectly placed route.
Yeah, that's how it's done. Veliky going to try and do the exact same thing, looking very similar. And he does not have the hammer magic. Sorry, Rob.
Got wrecked. Very sad, but still a great shot. It was good. It was perfect angle, perfect everything. Just didn't get the good break at the end.
We are 3 for 3 on the rollers here. This is also looking good. Hop it.
Oh, and it does. Let's go. Ends up a bit right, high on the hill, but yeah, downhill 35-footer for Fleck. 4 for 4 rollers, looks like it.
Yeah.
The Wendy special. See what Craig's got.
A little wider for Craig here. This needs to turn up. And gets the hop, and then it finishes.
Not bad. Goes a
Yeah.
little deep. So he'll have a comeback putt from there, probably in the circle 2 range.
Rob still left with a 45-foot look here.
Mm.
Just top right. Oh, yeah. Craig did go a little deep. Everyone just a little off right now. Everyone finding metal. And Matt here, looking to gain a stroke on the card, extend that lead.
Yeah, just 15 feet for his birdie putt. Dead center as always. So yeah, another stroke of cushion. That's a big one to pick up with these guys on the chase card making a push. I don't know. I doubt Matt's looking at scores at all, but
you never know. I don't think it would really change his play too much, especially down here. Hole 17, like you'll see, is pretty straightforward, probably the most open hole on the course. But here we have the ladies, the silver tee.
Yeah, not much in the way here on hole 17's tee shot. So just gonna give it a big old rip. That'll work for Michelle.
But she went a little bit more turn on that one. So there is you can kind of see the wall of trees on the right, that there is an OB line over there. This is a nice rip from Caitlin. Set herself up for a nice approach. The long basket is kind of up the hill. Got a couple of guardian trees to get by. And a horn going off right as she tees, but doesn't let it affect her.
But they just wanted to razz me.
See?
Cass heard it for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's locked in. It was a good shot.
Yeah, she's a pro.
Yes, exactly. And yeah, this is looking good from Debbie as well. Just needs a little fade before the trees, and yeah, that'll work.
It'll do just fine. So Michelle, a little bit longer of an approach, but should be a good angle in.
Yep, can basically just throw the straight to finish shot. Comes up a bit short, so she'll have like an uphill putt from there. Caitlin pulls this a bit.
Just got to get down. And that is OB. That is the one mistake she cannot make on this hole. And there's some trees in the way from where she is, so I don't even know if she has a clean look at it. Clean putt, I should say.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough fly. Ooh, did that get stuck in the tree? Maybe?
I don't know.
Didn't see it come down. So we'll see here in a second. This is looking very nice from Debbie.
Oh,
I said the word. I said the N word. Nice.
Unbelievable. It's all right. She'll still have a putt.
I'm on fire this round. That's
You
two
really
commentator
are.
curses. Like, I'm never this good. It's crazy.
That was
All
a
right,
good
so
up by Caitlin.
Some long looks. Michelle's going to be up first, about a 40-footer, just a bit off. That would have been a big one. That would have been a 2-stroke swing if she could have knocked it down.
Still is going to pick up. Wow, what a putt there. Nice birdie for Debbie. Still going to pick up a stroke most likely on Caitlin here, and 18 is a doozy, so you never know what could happen.
Yeah, birdie putt for Cass, a bit high. So yeah, Debbie with the lone birdie on this hole. It's a good one to pick up.
Just a bit low on the comeback.
Yeah, so 2-stroke game, like you said, Dan. Yeah, par 5, hole 18. A lot can happen. So this one is still up for grabs for sure. If Michelle can get a birdie on 18 to put some pressure on, we'll see how this one shakes out. But first, back to the men for hole 17.
Back to the guys. So this hole 17, par 4, 747 feet. That hill that the ladies were throwing off of, the guys have to go up and over and get themselves in a good position to approach this green. So you're really just blasting it off the tee. How far can you go? Set yourself up. This one's really more about the second shot.
Yep. Distance comp. All right. Place your bets.
What do I got?
Without taking it down.
Fleck. I'm gonna go Fleck.
He is the youngest on the card. You would think that
I'm
he's
gonna go
got the
with you.
most juice, but that's a good pull from Matt.
That is really good. Well done,
It's good shape.
Matt. I think Matt's old now. He's upper, he's like mid-30s, right? So
Ooh,
he's
Rob
getting
going
old, guys.
roller. Is this on a good enough angle?
I don't know.
Oh, it's on a great angle. It's still going.
This grass it's just a little too thick, I think. All right, come on, Fleck,
It's
make
gonna
me a
throw
winner.
it straight to the ground, just because you said it, Dan. Oh
Come
no,
on
it's
now.
great. It's a great
Turn.
pull.
I love it.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's. I think that's the
It
winner.
might be. I don't know. Matt is really close. We're gonna have to see. Now is it based
For
off
a
of
CTP versus
Right.
total distance.
We don't
we didn't
know.
specify. We didn't specify.
Just see who goes first. Here's Craig, and this is looking good too.
Yeah, nice pull out of Craig. That'll be just fine.
I would love for him to just prove us wrong and just. Oh. Still a great shot.
Yeah, it's in position. Just going to be a little bit longer of an upshot, probably in the upper 300s. Oh, no.
Just a low. Here is Rob. He was a little more left than the rest of the group. Gives him more of a hyzer into the pin. He is using that to his advantage.
Yeah, a little early, but that's the mistake to make with that OB on the right side. So put him probably just outside circle. Matt's got to go more straight at it, which can be dangerous.
Ooh, that was lucky. He's got room to work with, but still.
That could have easily kicked right straight out of bounds. So a very fortunate break.
Here is Craig for his approach. And that is drifting a little to the right. And he also gets a little bit of a rebound kick there.
We're
So is
learning why
this-
these guys are on lead card, Dan. It's just because they're lucky.
Maybe. I didn't say that. You said that. But I will say that I think I was right. I think
Yeah.
David there had
That
the
drive was
longest drive.
smoked.
Matt, the little chop forehand. I've seen him do this thousands of times. That shouldn't matter. Should be fine.
Yeah, just a little annoying. This is kind of a weird stance for a putt. Going
Ooh.
patent pending spinner from like 40 feet. Don't see that every day.
A little bit farther of a putt than I thought for Fleck here. Knocks it down.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
He's been missing a couple of them low today. Gets the hand in
Right.
the chains there.
Definitely don't want to miss this one. This was the third easiest hole on the course. Matt to save his par.
Yep.
Puts it
without
away.
a doubt.
Oh. Here is Craig to save his par. Oh, my mistake for his bogey.
Yeah. It's just one hole left.
Tough
Pretty
one.
comfortable cushion for Matt. Barring a miracle. Looking like he's going to be taking this one down, but you never know. You never know. Still plenty of golf to play. Still plenty of
Yeah.
jockeying for position to happen in the rest of the top 10. So we'll see how this finishes out. Debbie, after the birdie on 18, going to lead us off. That is a nice tee shot.
Yeah, a little more exciting here right now. A little closer. 2 strokes separates Michelle from Caitlin, and here is Michelle. This hole goes up and over this hill to the right. That's a good drive there by Michelle. There's an OB road that you can kind of see there, top left corner. Just want to get this shot straight out so that you can get it past a row of guardian trees and that road. So these drives are looking good.
And that one's good from Cass as well. So, yeah, 4 for 4 pretty much in that same spot on the hill that you're looking for. Debbie's going to be a little bit farther down. Looks like she's going to try to go up and over rather than cutting the corner through.
I like this.
Yeah, great patent pending shot there.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot. Get that power. That's a little bit more uphill than it kind of seems on camera. So she'll be able to approach from there. That one looked a little pulled out of the hand to me.
Yeah, just caught a limb on the way out. This is a good correction from Michelle.
Yeah, and she's going to be able to approach and get up and down from there.
Only a par 4 from the short tee. The guys we'll see here in a sec are playing the par 5 from the long. So important up and down here for Caitlin. If she can put herself close and secure a par, she will lock this thing up, but leaves it a little bit short.
I think that's okay too. If she can get up and down from there, she should be all right.
Yeah, Debbie actually ended up getting pretty close to that road. And this looks like a great shot.
Yeah, that little flip up, getting her the extra distance that she needed.
Yeah, pretty open here for Cass. Gets a nice flip up as well if that gets down.
And then if you're Michelle, you're thinking you got to throw it in.
Yep, gotta dunk it. If you want a chance at a playoff, probably in that like 250, 260 range maybe.
Yeah. Tough one. It's always tough, like, to try and give it a run when you have to, but...
Yeah. So just a nice layup here for Caitlin.
That was a little short. I don't know. Maybe that's closer than I think.
I'd say about 12, 15 feet, something like that. Definitely not a drop in. We will say that. It might be a tap in, but not a drop in.
Any putt for a win can be nervy. So
you're telling me, Dan.
Oh God,
nothing's easy.
Don't remind me.
Here we go, Michelle. Got to make this to put the pressure on at least, and she does. That's a good 25-footer there.
Very nice.
Puts her at 14 over par for the event. Well done from Michelle. We got Debbie here looking to lock up third place. Good tournament from her as well.
Mm-hmm. Well done.
And here we go. Caitlin Clay for bogey. Call this a 12-footer. And the win.
Oh. Didn't think about it at all. Good putt. Good tournament.
Yeah, congrats, Caitlin Clay, our FPO champion here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2024 Warwick Disc Golf Champion, Caitlin Clay. Great job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks to my sponsor, Latitude, and also thanks to all the FPO ladies for just a great battle all weekend. Thanks. Yeah, Kayla!
Congratulations to Caitlin, taking it down. Plus 13 at a 9-10 rated round.
Yeah, well done. Close battle till the end. Just a one-stroke victory. Keeping it nice and exciting for us. You love to see it.
Finishing up here, hole 18, par 5, 900 feet. The guys are going to be trying to get to this gap here off the tee to then shoot up and over this hill, getting it to this row of trees or even past this row of trees if you can, and giving yourself a simple upshot into this green. Obviously, the road and parking lot are all OB, but this tee shot can be pretty tricky, pretty downhill. You don't want to end up too far left because then it leaves you with some tricky lies. This is low.
Yeah, I mean, it does stay in the middle, so that's okay. Yeah. Not the worst result, but yeah, definitely going to still have a lot of meat on the bone there for Dave.
Yeah, he's basically going to be to the right of the short tee. This is a better height right here. Flipping up nice. I would want a little bit more, but he'll be fine. See how far Rob can get here. Oh. That was a good kick.
Yeah, that's definitely the better side to kick to. If you kick right, maybe re-tee.
Possibly.
Is miserable in there.
Craig, I like this. Kept it straight longer than the rest, right?
I did.
In a good spot, just before that rock wall. He'll be looking at that gap we saw the ladies throw through. You can see Rob going over the short tee, catching that row of trees.
Yeah, still savable for par, but gonna have to play perfect from there. This is a aggressive play, but it looks like it's on a great angle. If it comes back.
Get back. Slide. Oh my gosh.
No.
They might. Oh no. That's as close as you get. I mean, oh my gosh.
Oh man, that would have been awesome if that slid all the way back in bounds. I love the idea. I love the aggressiveness of going roller there. Oh, and a flick roller now from Craig.
Honestly think it's the right play. I wouldn't change what he did. I wouldn't change what Craig did here because this allows you – the ceiling becomes really low, but you still have to kind of throw up. So the roller takes that out of play.
Yeah, nice little –
another one.
He's got a nice window, Rob does. Just going to go regular hyzer forehand. That just came out a bit high.
Yeah. He didn't get the push forward he needed.
Yeah, Hammer likes the flick roller. He's going to do the same thing. Also, too, with this forehand roller and the way the slope is, it's really hard to climb that hill all the way up to the left and find that out of bounds.
Mm-hmm.
So this is actually a pretty safe option.
Yeah, Matt doesn't need to do anything special. So Rob is looking like he is aiming out towards the road, kind of anhizering. Oh no, he pulled that one.
Yeah, it's that subconscious yank when you're trying to throw something on Annie. But,
all right, that'll be fine. Just get up and down from there. End your day. Still a good tournament. Just rough last hole.
Yeah, it's a final round for Rob. But yeah, like you said, still should be a good finish. Fleck after going out of bounds. Big turnover to try to save the par. And yeah, thrown very well.
And we're not sure where people are chasing him. I know that Harry was in the vicinity of David, so that putt might mean something.
Yeah, for context, that is going to be for solo second. If he can make that par putt, he will be one clear of the guys in the clubhouse tied for third. So important putt for Dave. And important up and down here for Craig, too. Trying to finish strong and grab the birdie.
I think he'll be able to do that. Matt, just throw it in. Just,
Walk it off. Why not?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. We'll settle for a 6-footer.
Yeah, just parked it.
Yeah, the guy shredded all weekend. I mean, even this round was
Right.
kind of a struggle for him, and he's going to finish at 4 down, and the hot round on the card at least, with nobody else really doing too much. So just a very impressive weekend for Matt Hammersten. And a nice tournament. Good putt for David Fleck there. Grabs himself solo second place. Good
Very
tournament
nice.
for him as well.
Yep, good tournament for him. Long drive 17. Well done. And Rob to end this round. We'll see more of him, I'm sure.
Yep, that puts him in a tie for 12th place. Well inside the cash line. Nice tournament from Craig, tied 7th. And your Warwick champion 2024, the Chris Villa-esque flip into the basket for Matt Hammersten.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2024 Warwick Disc Golf Champion, Matt Hammersten.
This is one of the first big events that I've been to back like 6-7 years ago. It has been on my bucket list. I have gotten it. I'm a little lost for words. Thank you, John. Thank you, Craig, Brentster, everybody that's involved in making this course amazing. It's literally spectacular every time I come up here. Definitely one that I'm not missing ever. Thank you, Prodigy. I did it.
You did it, Matt.
Well done. Congratulations, Matt.
And yes, we will echo the thank yous from Matt Hammersten. Thank you to the tournament staff and all of the people that make this course great. It is much appreciated. We love coming up to Warwick every year and giving you this coverage from Hyzer Media. Any final thoughts, Dan?
Go to this course, guys. If you haven't been there, make the trip. It's worth it. And just do it. It's beautiful.
Just do it. Just do it. It'll be worth your trip. Congrats to Matt Hammersten. Congrats to everybody else out there in the top 10. Nice hot round from Zach Sisson. We'll give him the shout out. Thank you to Elevation Discs for supporting this coverage. We have all 4 rounds of the FPO of the Las Vegas Challenge coming for you soon. And we also have plenty of great tournaments lined up for 2025. So make sure to subscribe to Hyzer Media if you aren't already. And for Dan Brooks Wells, I'm Nathan Johnson. We'll see you next time.